Dog Soldiers from 2002 is a horror movie that doesn't get nearly enough recognition or credit because I think it had no chance against all the other movies that came out that year. It didn't. And that's sad because the the writing, the story, the directing, just everything of this movie makes it a really good creature feature horror movie. It's, for those of you who don't know, it is about a group of soldiers who are on a training exercise against a special forces team. So it's like a training games type of deal where the special forces, it's the special forces training exercise, and these soldiers are basically their cannon fodder, their training bait. And they all end up running into a pack of werewolves, and the fun ensues from there. And I just loved it. I sat down and watched it with Pincalo yesterday, and he's always talks about this movie, and I don't blame him. It's fantastic. And as a blind person watching this movie, it's got great dialogue that tells you exactly what's going on. Pincalo didn't really have to do much describing, and the sound effects were amazing. The foley of just the forest, because it takes place in the Scottish Highlands. The sounds of the forest around you, the sounds of the werewolves transforming and howling and growling at you. Um, they made the werewolves look like werewolves are supposed to look like, just really tall bipedal dogs. Like that's always what I've assumed a werewolf was supposed to look like. But then Underworld and all that made them all look all human and nice. No, 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 no. They're walking dogs, and they're scary as fuck. Um, and this movie did exactly that, and the character development right from the start. We have Private Cooper, who was trying to get on the Special Forces unit, but failed because he refused to shoot a dog in the head. Um, that is that is basically the beginning of the movie, and Liam Cunningham, who plays the bad guy, does a really good job. He plays, I think his name is Captain Ryan, um, and he is just, oh, you love to hate this guy. He is written so well and played so well that you just absolutely hate that bastard for all the right reasons that you should hate a character. Not because the character was written badly. No, no, he was written perfectly so that you do hate him for all the right reasons. And Private Cooper is supposed to be learning how to take command. This is his basically arc. The movie follows is his arc of becoming like a second in command, like just kind of soldier type to a leader. And his main teacher in that is Sergeant Wells, and he is great. He is just your typical, war soldier, your veteran, and he's awesomely played and written so well where he's a tough guy, he's the leader of the soldiers, and he just wants to get everything done, but he also cares a lot about his men. He cares about every single one of his men. He knows about them, he knows what they like, he knows, their personalities, and he cares a lot about their safety. And like, this is his group, this is his squad, and and you can tell that he has a lot of feeling for these guys below his crusty exterior, and it really shows in his sacrifice at the end of the movie that he is a true leader, and he is far better at leading than Captain Ryan. And Captain Ryan leads by intimidation and fear, and Sergeant Wells leads by camaraderie and uh, kinship, and it works. You can tell that it works because no matter how much the odds are against that group of soldiers with that pack of werewolves, they just keep fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting. And it's one of the saddest horror movies I think I've ever seen. And I'm very glad that I watched it, and I can't recommend it enough. If I had to give it a number out of 10, I'd say probably an 8.5 out of 10. This is a wonderful movie. Definitely watch it, especially since it's Halloween. I think definitely the right time to watch it. Dog Soldiers from 2002. Give it a watch. Highly recommend. Let me know what you think if you've watched this movie in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.